Recently, I was contacted by the good folks from Spider Farmer who wanted me to test one of their LED grow lights. Now, normally I don't make videos like this, but I thought this was a good opportunity for me to test the light ready for an upcoming project. So in this video, we're going to unbox this light and set it up, and we're going to see what benefits it has for the growers like me and you. I'm Tony O'Neill and this is UK We Grow, and on this channel we deal with all things gardening, poultry keeping and beekeeping. If you want that perfect garden to relax in or just want to grow your own nutrient dense foods, then start now by clicking the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified each time I release new content just like this. I have to say that so far the customer service with Spider Farmer has been fantastic. They sent me an email to tell me when to expect the light, which was the next day, and to their word I received it by 11 o'clock the next morning, and I just thought that was fantastic. And that's not surprising with Amazon's customer service, especially if you have Prime. But I heard so many good things about this company, and not just the company but the lights themselves, and I thought that this would be a fantastic thing to be able to get on and have a look at some of the reviews on Amazon. And what I have to say was there were loads of 5-star reviews all over this product, which made me feel like I'd made the right choice. And Spider Farmer, I'd heard so many good things about them, and not just them but the lights too, so much so that I'd already been looking at these lighting for an upcoming project. So let's cut the box open and check out what the packaging was like. Now, I do have to say that this box came in a second box, which was like an Amazon box, so it was double packed. And it is quite a substantial weight to it. So we're just going to cut open this box. Okay, so first thing we've got here is the user manual, and this is the Spider Farmer SF series grow light, and it's just basically a setup instructions manual. And thank you, email us for a surprising gift. So there's a thank you satisfaction card thing there as well. So this is the light. Oh, right, okay. It's packaged really well. It comes with like interlocking foam support on this cardboard backing. I quite like this because you can snap them off. The cardboard can be recycled, and it's only really this stuff that you have to get rid of. So that's the light. Oh look, and we get some plant labels, all the hanging equipment, and we'll look at these in a moment. And we even get a tape measure, which is quite handy. Look at that. So that's really good. I quite like that. So we can put all this packaging out of the way now. I've had many lighting units and they've always been flimsy, but this is really heavy. It's a good chunk of aluminium. So we're going to look at its features in a moment, but I really like the fact that it's really substantial. So this is the Spider Farmer SF1000 LED grow light, and unlike a lot of tray style lights, this is flat. I really like the design of it, and it was what was attracting me to it before, because I was looking at this unit before Spider Farmer even got in touch with me. I like the simplicity, and the great thing about this big sheet of aluminium here is it acts like a heat sink in the like you get in a PC. So it collects the heat from the diodes and it dissipates it through this aluminium housing. I really like the design of it so far. So what are the benefits to gardeners like you and I? Well, heat with lighting is a real issue, and usually with sort of grow lights there are built-in fans to keep them cool, even with LEDs. What I really like about this is that this heat sink literally just absorbs that heat and then dissipates it away. So it means that Spider Farmer have been able to get away from using fans altogether, and that prolongs the life of the lights because you're actually getting that heat away from the diodes. Not only that, as mentioned, there are no fans on this unit. Now, what that means is the benefit to you and me is that if you want to use this in an environment, a living environment like we're in here now, we can simply set it up. We have no noise to contend with. It's a virtually silent piece of kit. That's fantastic if you're going to grow at home. So let's talk about the diodes themselves. They provide better light penetration, and they're made by Samsung, and they are LM301B diodes. Samsung, as you know, are quality products. That's why so many of us are running around with Samsung phones at the moment. They are fantastic bits of kit, and they put just as much effort into their diodes as they do their telephones. And these diodes have the highest light output available at present, and they can typically put out 40% more yield over other blue or red light diodes on the market. And what I really love about this unit that you guys can't see at home is that these diodes, they're water resistant. There's been a waterproof glue put over the whole unit which protects the diodes, and it adds to their longevity and it prevents them from shorting out. Now, being a firefighter, that's quite important to me because this can also help in preventing fires. Now, turning the unit over, we come across the driver. Now, this is made by Meanwell, and it's very high quality and can last about 50% longer than most other drivers on the market. And the great thing about this driver is that it's dimmable. It means that you can control the light levels on your plant growth depending on their growth stages. So you can alter how bright or how dim the lights are that are being emitted from this unit. To do this, you just need to undo the 4 screws and remove it from the aluminium plate, and underneath there's a little panel, and inside there's 2 little Phillips screws, and you can turn one of those screws which will adjust that light levels up and down. Don't stress about this though, because this lighting unit is plug and play right out of the box, and the great thing is that Spider Farmer give you these which are adjustable pulley systems, so you can adjust the light's height amongst the plants, and this will adjust the light levels that each plant is getting. And as you can see here, the lighting levels for 12, 18 inch and 24 inches, and that will show you that the light emitted is adjusted what the canopy of the plant is taking. Another great thing I like is that all the cables, right away from the plug, right away through the driver and all the way into the LED diodes, is totally insulated. Even when it joins the actual diodes itself, we've got a nice bar here that is insulated. So that means that there is less likely to, number one, break the cables, and number two, short them out from humidity and things like that, because humidity is a big part when you're growing plants, you're watering them and there's heat available, and that humidity rises and can corrode those issues. But because they're insulated, you don't need to worry about that. Not only is it great quality, it's also economic as well. This light only emits 2.7 newmoles per joule, and really what does that mean? It means it's high efficiency. This whole lighting unit is equivalent to 100 watts, so it's really economic to run. Typical lighting units can really push out the wattage. This has always been an issue with grow lights because their running costs has always been extremely high, especially with something like sodium lamps. But the great thing is this really brings that down and makes these units economic to run. The lighting range is also another reason why I was looking into this company before they even contacted me, and that's because the full spectrum that they use with blue, white, red and infrared. Now, for those of you that's really into your stats, that is 660 to 665 nm, 3000 to 5000 Kelvin and infrared. But what I really like about these lighting units is the fact that it covers a whole chunk that a lot of others doesn't, and that's from around about 480 to 600 nm. That whole lighting range is normally cut out of all the others, and that's quite beneficial to plants. And these diodes from Samsung, they cover that as well. So what does that really mean for us? Well, what it means is that we will get much bigger, healthier specimens of our plants, and that can only be a good thing. Now, for setting this unit up, they've provided everything you need. So you've got 2 units here that you tie off, and you can literally just adjust the whole thing, so you get to control the height of your light within whatever you're putting it. So whether that's in a grow tent or in a shelving unit or in a hotbed or whatever you want to use. And it's really good that they've included these. A lot of other companies that I've spoken to won't include these, and it's something you've got to add on extra. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set this light up now, and we're going to fully test it. And I suspect it's going to do really well, like I expect. And the reason for that is the quality components. You've got the Samsung LED diodes here, you've got the Meanwell driver, and of course it's got that massive heat sink which will dissipate that heat. It's a fantastic piece of kit from what I can see, and the stats really back it up, and I really hope it lives up to all the expectations and everything I've read about this product. Excuse the lighting in here, guys, it's a dark garage and I've had to set up some additional lights, but this is a heated propagation bench that I built a while ago, and this is where we're going to install this lighting for the time being. Now, if you're using a grow tent or something like that, or I'd had some sort of inkling I was going to do this with these instead of just the bar type lights that I was using, then maybe I would have put some extra bars in on the roof here so that I could hang this from, but I haven't. So what I'm going to do is feed it over the top and through the slot that I've just cut in the back there, just so that we can hook up the lighting unit. Bear with me a second. Okay, so all we need to do now is to hook the lighting unit on, and it's simple as clicking it like this. Same thing on these sides, and we'll alter it in a moment. Okay. And it's as simple as pulling those like that. Central it up. And there you have it, guys. So the lighting unit is in. All I have to do now is run it through to the electric. Okay, so I don't want to run the wires just yet because I've got a few things I want to do, but just to give you an idea of how the light works, we'll pull it down and we'll plug it in for you. And that's the light there, guys. And I'm sure you'll agree that that's chucking out quite a lot of light. It's got red and white and blue light within this unit, and the great thing is it's putting out a lot of light output. Now once we've put the reflective front down on this as well, it's going to be really good for bringing the lights. And what we can do is, if the plants are down here, lower the light right the way down. So we'll literally just do this Okay, so you just saw how easy that was to lower down. So if I want, so we can have the light down here now, so if the canopy of the plants are just here, we've got it nice and close as per the graphs we saw earlier on about the 12, the 18 and the 24 inches. And it's a really good light. We've got a lot of reflective backing on sides, on the walls and on the roof, and we also got one that pulls down the front. But just to show you again just how easy it is to alter, we literally just pull this like that and then just balance it out. So they really have thought of everything. It's really, really good. And to lower it down, it's just a case of holding the clips out, pulling it down. It's as simple as that. Really is great that they've included them for us. So my conclusion is this: with so many other lighting units on the market, is this the right unit for me and for you? Well, with all the quality parts like the Samsung diodes and the Meanwell driver that they've used, I really think this is going to live up to everything I believe it's going to be. Unlike other cheap knockoffs out there that don't have the quality products, I think this is really set up to be a really good growing experience with these lights. Now, before I even decided to do this video and agree to it, and when I was looking at lighting for myself for a future project, I decided I wanted to see what other people were saying about this unit, and I decided to go to Amazon and check out what was being said there. And I was really pleased to see that there were loads of 5-star reviews of people saying how fantastic the product is, how well the plants are doing and everything else. So that's really, really made me feel good in my decision to not only make this video and work with Spider Farmer, but to know that I'm going to get quality plants at the end of it because of this lighting unit. And it's also going to help me with a later on project. But we're going to be testing this some more, and there'll be an upcoming video with the results for you on that as well. And the pricing for this unit is fantastic too, for the quality that you're getting. Don't forget, you've got the Samsung LED diodes, you've got the Meanwell driver, and it's all in this beautifully, really low profiled lighting unit. And the great thing is it's available on Amazon in 4 different countries. So it's available in the UK, the USA, Canada and Germany. And I'll put links down in the description if you are looking for LEDs and lighting units this year, then you'll know exactly where you can get them from. I hope this video's been of interest to you, and that you've had a really good look at this lighting unit. Question of the day: have you bought one of these lighting units from Spider Farmer before, the SF1000? If you have, let me know in the comment section below. And if you're thinking of buying one, also let me know below. And I'm thinking of getting a few more of these because I have, like I said earlier on, an upcoming project, and I think these are going to be fantastic for that. So look out for that video too. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you've enjoyed this video, you can subscribe here. And when you've done that, and if you want to know how to make that heated propagation bench, you can watch this video right here. I'm Tony O'Neill, this is UK Here We Grow, and remember folks, you reap what you sow. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.